Hello and welcome to my video. I'm going to be showing you how to use things you made in Dreamweaver and upload them to make websites. How to take things from Dreamweaver and put them into websites. Now I made a very simple website. It literally took me about 30 seconds. I did this while my Camista was loading up, so it didn't take long. Just put a random picture in there. YouTube video sites, Sprybar. And okay, so if you don't know anything about Dreamweaver, it's very simple. Well, not really simple, but it's easy. It's one of the easier ones, that and Photoshop in my opinion, to use. I put a Sprybar right here, and this one leads home. I'm going to press Control so it opens a new tab. This one leads to just a default setup that was here, a default HTML, and then this one leads to another default HTML. Well, what you first want to do is what I use. I go in uid.me, register there, but I'm already logged in here. You want to make a new website, call it whatever you want, and and since it's a free service, you can't get a .com, but you can get like ucoast.com, .at, .ua. I usually use .do.am. That's what I used here. Oh, no, never mind. I use the ucoast.com. And then, yep, go to control panel of it. And then, it's going to then click page editor. And then click module design customization, and it takes you here. Click on site pages. I would do it, but my computer freezes whenever I come here because I have a crappy computer. And it takes you to all this code. And what you want to do is just select it all and then delete it. And then you want to find the home page of your website you're making. Go to code, copy all, and then paste it here. And then what you're going to want to do at the very end of the document, do $, capital powered, underscore, capital by, $. It won't let you save it without that, because that makes it free or whatever. Or here, I'll show you what it does. This is what the website I just uploaded looks like, and it might look a little different from what it does here. See, I made mine really quickly, so it looks like crap, and that photo's not there. And if you try clicking on these, look at, oh, it does not seem to exist. It's because then you have to go to File Manager, go Page Editor, File Manager, and then you want to choose File, and then you want to upload the files that this leads to. See that this leads to it's called second HTML and index HTML. I just named them whatever. Just upload those. It might take a little bit sometimes it doesn't. Depends on how big it is. Since mine are really crappy and small, it didn't take that long. Why do I even have this open? Look how shitty this looks. And I've always had trouble uploading pictures, so like the banners and stuff show on here. But I always figure it out with their visual editor. Their visual editor is really bad. I would not recommend it. It makes it so like you can edit your page or whatever on like the website. So like you can select all and delete everything. Well, other people can do it too, and it's annoying. And let's see if this works. You only have a certain amount of the space you can use, but it's enough. I've never even gotten halfway filled, and I've had a few websites that gotten somewhat successful. I mean, Adobe.do. I made this website yesterday to get free Adobe software, and I made a YouTube video about it. And like, it has this bouncing thing. And look at it, I made this yesterday and it has 44 views on it so far. Hits too, not just views. Each one of these numbers is a different person or from a different IP that logged on. So anyways, you want to quit out of this, and then, I know it looks really bad, whatever, but then now these should work. So if you click second, it should take you to second HTML, which is one of the default ones I use. You know, you can make this look better too. Like, I don't know, you can delete that, sprite bar. Horizontal always works good. Alright, just delete it. See, I just fucked that up. One thing you want to know if you're designing websites from scratch, that it's never, or when you first start, it's most likely never going to look how you want it to look. And, you know, this looks really shitty. But see, look at that. Look how bad that looks. If you want to, you know, make it look exactly like what it looks like here, you're going to want to pay for web hosting, which costs money, and you can get a .com or .net or .org, whatever, with it. But I don't know. I usually just make them for the videos, you know, like the Adobe and then Photoshop for you. In fact, this website right here, Photoshop4you.am, just like the URL just got back to me. See, I don't even use this anymore because I have all this. But it was actually confiscated by me because I had Photoshop on here, and like after like the first few months, I had like 3,000 downloads on it, and I don't know, it got reported or someone found out about it, so I quickly removed the software from it and I put in a dummy software. So then they didn't think that I was actually giving out the Photoshop, that I was just some troll. But I don't know, I didn't have it for like 3 months. And those fuckers, I had a really, really good website design on this. Like, I spent like a month designing it, and it was so cool. Then I got it back, and it was just the default for websites. And I was like, oh, this is horrible. But got my permission to use uid.me, and got to use this one again, so that's good. Well, that's basically it. uid.me, new website, control panel, individual module customization, post code, upload files, and there you go. You got your own website.